Well, welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today, I'm going to show you a real neat product. A product that I didn't know even existed. I just stumbled across it. This is the brand name itself right here. Guys, this is a real problem solver for me. And over the years, what have I been doing? I've been using snips sometimes. You know, like to cut some sheet metal. Or you know, I want to cut some cardboard, or I want to cut some, say, some gasket material. And what have I been using over all these years? Well, I've been using a X-Acto knife most of the time, and I just use one of these carpenter squares. Or, of course, everybody's got a wooden ruler, right? 36-inch wooden ruler. And then we upgraded to these kind of metal rulers over the years, you know, for a nice straight edge. You get your X-Acto knife and you're cutting a piece of cardboard, or you're cutting some like aluminum. I'm going to cut some aluminum here today and show you how I do it and the little stuff that I make with it. But yeah, this is so easy to cut. But there's always been a challenge with that. And of course, you know, some people have stuff like this. And the challenge is you got your hands right on top here while you're cutting. And of course, over the years, I've learned, what do? You put a pair of gloves on. That's for sure. That's the first thing that you do. But I found this ruler, and it's just amazing. I'll show you right here. First of all, it's got a back on it that is non-slip. This is like sticky like you wouldn't believe. But you know what? Sawdust doesn't stick to it and that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, it just brushes right off. But it's meant to hold down. And this is it right here. And I want you to just take a look here and see. You see that lip in there? You see that right there? So I'll turn it around, and you could see as a straight edge. Look where my fingers are. And this is the straight edge here. And I'm going to demonstrate it for you here over on the workbench. You know what? This is a must-have. I mean, I don't know why I didn't have this years ago. I'm constantly cutting gasket material, or like you say, I'm going to show you on some little bit of aluminum sheeting here, and why this is so great. Well, as you can see here, I just got a couple of these basic rulers that most people would use to cut something with, and I'm on my my workbench, and you could see how slippery this is. And I'll just take these off, and this is it right here. That's the back side. Guys, this ain't moving. Like, I mean, I'm trying to push this back and forth, and this is not moving, you know, hardly at all. And that's the great part. So, I mean, let's just take for instance, see if I get a good shot in there. And we'll just line up a piece right there. See if I'll get you right in there. There. And that's how I usually cut, you know, a piece of this soft aluminum sheeting. I just take my knife, and you can see where my fingers are now. And I'm well protected. I'm not wearing any gloves, and it's as easy as that. And this is not moving. This is not slipping. It's not doing nothing. And all you have to do with this type of material really is, you know, just bend it like this, and you know, it's not hard to do, and it just, you know, comes off so easily. So I'll just show you some of the things that I make with some of this stuff, and it's so easy to do, and you can get a whole roll of this, you know, for maybe 10 bucks at your Home Depot, and make small little stuff. I'll show you what I've made in the past. Well, there you go right there. I mean, it's so easy just to get a couple of these little strips and just bend them up, and you can just put your stuff in there, and it keeps them sorted. You don't have your bits all over the place, rolling all over. And I think that's a good, easy thing to make. Well, what did you think of that? I'm saying this is a tool that I think most people should have in their shop. You know, whether you're just a beginner, or if you're somebody that actually makes a lot of gaskets and plays with sheet metal and you're cutting cardboard and that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of people that aren't really so handy. And this here, with your fingers in there, protecting yourself from the straight edge, it's a no-brainer for me, and I wish I had this years ago. So thanks for joining me here today, and a little bit of review on this quite inexpensive product, and it's all made out of aluminum. It's not cheesy at all. Guys, this thing is built well, and I like it a lot. So thanks for joining me here today. You guys take care. Come back again. Let's have some more fun now. Cheers.